Welcome back as our playthrough of Pokemon Crystal. Here I am right now on Route 45, just south of Blackthorn. I have only a little while left until I can run into a Skarmory here, as there's a 5% chance you can run into it during the day. And right now, it's about 4 o'clock, and I have until 5:59 in the PM before I run out of time. Now, I'm obviously going to run into it, but there's a higher chance of running into female than male, and I want a male one on the team, so I'm hunting for that. You can find Fanpea here, I think. Donphin you can find here, Graveler, Gligar, Geodude. Yeah, you can find quite a lot. Man, that phallic nose gets me every time. Alright, so I spent some time with the Dratini that I captured or obtained in the last episode, leveled that thing up, but we're going to worry about that another time. I'm not sure whether or not I'm going to end up with Dragonite on the team later on. We're more than halfway through the game. But I do want to diversify the team by having at least one more Gen 2 Pokemon. That's why I was a little hesitant about having Dragonite on here. Once we get the Skarmory, we're going to head down to New Bark, and we're going to speak to Elm and see what he's got going on over there. I already know what he's going to do, but we'll talk to him. We also have we have a handful of legendaries we need to catch as well. Come on, baby. It's a bummer that I've played both Gold and Crystal back-to-back and no shinies in either of those except for the freebie Gyarados one. I know, there's like very little chances to get one. Well, okay, I take that back. We got the Odd Egg one, and that shiny, we got Cleffa, but that was kind of a freebie too, if you know the trick. And then prior to that, I got myself the shiny Horsey, but that one was a pain. That's a whole other story. So that I don't really count. I'm talking about like wild encounters. Man, I hate that fist pump. So awkward and uncomfortable, isn't it? I have like this really intense knot in my neck back here, and it's been driving me crazy for days. So I'm just gonna keep like stretching and bending in weird positions while we're recording here. Does Graveler have 4 arms, or is it the 2 top arms and then just 2 lower hands? Because like it doesn't look like there's arms there. Is it just like T-Rex hands sticking out? Still nothing. Gligar. You know, he actually has a really cool shiny. The blue. I'm not sure what it looks like in Gen 2. Because I know some of the shinies changed around in Gold, Silver, and Crystal. They mixed them up. And then later generations, they changed the shinies. I don't know what it looks like in here, but I know it's a cool one now. Makes you wonder, would Game Freak ever, do you think, change shinies? Because like there's a handful of shinies in like the more recent games that just look really bad. And I'm like, would they ever look at it like, okay, like there's a lot of fan backlash, they obviously don't like it, we should change it. Would they ever do that? Because they've changed them before without just saying anything, they just did it. But that was more so when they were going from like Gen 1 and 2 had the same sort of graphic visual style, and then Gen 3 is when they started making little differences. But like, even then, in the beginning of my Gold playthrough, Spinarak was purple by default. I don't know what its shiny looked like in Pokemon Gold, but in Pokemon Crystal when we saw it, its normal palette was green as well. So I was like, I mean, they obviously are open to changing color palettes and stuff, but I don't know. I think for me, like the most disappointing shiny ever was Armarouge and Cerulege, which were like in my opinion, the coolest Pokemon that they added in Gen 9. They had so much potential, and just swapping the color palettes around. Like imagine if Armarouge, which is red and yellow, became like that deep purple and blue color for its shiny, and then swapping the palette for Cerulege as well. Because I got the shiny Cerulege. I got 2 shiny Charcadet. 1 female that I kept as Charcadet, and then the male one which I evolved into Cerulege. Come on, where are you, Skarmory? I know you're here. I actually saw a Skarmory earlier, but I screwed up the recording thing, so I had to start all over. Bummer. But we'll get there. Also, too, I've been sick the past couple of days. Been really messed up a little bit, so I'm trying to talk as much as I can to provide commentary, but like, man, Very low energy. I'm sore all over. My head hurts. I don't know. Kind of feel like I was hit by a truck. Even my face looks a little poofy, can you tell? Also, like my Invisalign. I'm trying to figure out exactly what's been causing a lot of my migraines. And I think lately, not migraine-esque, but like strong headache-esque, I think my Invisalign being out of my mouth is what's causing like my headaches. Because like Invisalign moves your teeth around, which moves your jaw, which is like directly connected up and through here, and it hits this spot. And that's where I get most of my headaches. So like I take my Invisalign out only for a little while, like when I'm eating and whatnot. I'm pretty good about keeping it in. Keep it all night and whatever. And eventually when my teeth are up to satisfaction, then I'll only have to wear it at night and not throughout the day. But I don't know. Invisalign is not cheap, so I'm trying to get the most out of it. So like I'm pushing it out as long as I can. I'm like, if there's one tooth that's just like a millimeter not sitting how I want, like we're gonna fix it. And I think, I don't know, it looks to me like we're maybe 87, 93% done, but that last bit is like, oh yes, it's like the hardest. Nice, there we go, level 27. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna Thunder Wave this fool. And then I'm gonna switch out Gengar for it because I really wanna get Mean Look on it just in case he decides to flee. I don't know if he can flee, but before when I was going after Phanpy pretty early in the game, it fled and I didn't even notice. The text, like, the text on, oh, you can only use it a couple times. The text on screen went by so quickly when I was button mashing, I didn't see that it fled. And I was like, what? Can't believe that. Can't believe that this thing got away. Okay, so now who are we gonna hit with it? I think, I feel like Houndoom might be okay. I'm not gonna hit it with fire though. What else do you have? I know he's got a couple of moves that we can use. Roar, Ember, Bite, Feint Attack. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and just do a quick little thing just to make sure that we don't lose this. I'm gonna see how Feint Attack works. How do you do the damage? That's not bad. Alright, we got that. And I'm wondering now, I should have a few Ultra Balls, I think. I spent all my money on Ultra Balls and everything. I'm close to broke now. It'll be a little while before we catch this fool. I'd be surprised if we caught it right now. Oh my god, we got it right off the bat. That's amazing. That is super fantastic. Alright, Skarmory. Alright, cool. What do we got? Armor Bird. The feathers that it sheds are very sharp. It is said that people once used the feathers as swords. That is like one of the raddest entries ever. I had no idea. Oh crap, I should have named it. Where is the spot to name? In Goldenrod? Actually, I forgot. We gotta teach it Fly, don't we? Well, we have a few items that we can use. TMs and HMs both. So we're gonna use Fly for sure. Excellent. We waited a long time for this. Long time. Alright, what do we got? Sand Attack for sure. I just don't need that. But I'm wondering, we should have a few other TMs that might be useful, right? So far, these all suck. Can you use Iron Tail? Really? Jolteon and Houndoom are the only ones. Skarmory has tail feathers made of iron. Yeah, I don't think there's anything here. That blows, dude. He can't do jack. That's too bad. What could I have named him? I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't have a good name for him. If I try to come up with a name now, it'll be me thinking too hard, and then I'm going to screw it up. So I don't want to do that. Like, I don't want to just throw any name on there. I got to think about that. Because we can always go back and change it. I was actually thinking of naming Houndoom rather, Victor Von Doom. Dr. Doom. But I kind of felt like that might have been a little on the nose. But whatever, we gotta go talk to Elm right now anyway. Hi, Mom. Later. Marcy, is that you? Wait, come back. No, I'm good. Probably here to get the Master Ball, right? Hi, Marcy. Thanks to you, my research is going great. Take this as a token of my appreciation. This always bothered me. Getting the Master Ball from him this way was so unearned. It was like, hey, here's this random item because we have nowhere else in the store to give it to you here. Seems kind of lame. Like, maybe the radio... No, not the radio tower. Well, maybe Lance could have given it to us after we dealt with Team Rocket and got rid of them permanently. I don't know. I feel like there's much better ways. The Master Ball is the best. It's the ultimate Pokeball. It'll catch any Pokemon without fail. It's given only to recognized Pokemon researchers. I think you can make much better use of it than I can, Marcy. Cool, thanks, dude. Hey, has that egg changed any? Wait, what? Does he want me to show him the Togepi that came out of it? Because I don't really care. Doesn't matter. Alright, let's head on over. Oh, that's right. I don't have to select it. I can just go. Dang it. I was hoping we weren't running into a wild Pokemon, but that's the game, innit? Cool, so we got this, and then we're going to head on over, and now we're going to be in Kanto. Hey, do you know what you just did? You've taken your first step into Kanto. Check your Pokegear map and see. No, I'm good, son, thanks. Toho Falls, the link between Kanto and Johto. I think that's the only place I can go, right? Is this open to me? No, I can't even get there. All right, this is a short one, but I don't want to jump into this yet because it's kind of a big thing. So you're just going to have to suffer and wait until we get to the next episode. Nonetheless, thank you guys for watching this episode of Pokemon Crystal. We will continue from right here where we left off in the next episode, of course. If you enjoyed this short episode, though, you can show your love by hitting the like button. Do not forget to subscribe. Any feedback for me, leave it in the comments section. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Also, don't forget to take a look at the description box. There are some links that might be of interest to you, one of which is a link to the Marcanine Community Discord server. If you want to be part of that group, you can chat with me directly. Otherwise, just know I appreciate you and your time, and hope to see you when we continue with more of our playthrough of Pokemon Crystal. Alright guys, it's for me. Take care, be well. See you next time.